Now, this week we go over to Niger, where the Republic of Niger has announced the suspension of uranium and gold exports to France. Now, this follows the military coup which took place on July the 26th and ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. The authority of heads of state and governments of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, have intervened in the matter, also announced a wide range of sanctions. Now, Kualaga Paul, Executive Director, Institute of Strategy and International Relations in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, joins me to share more insights on this. Good afternoon, Mr. Umaru. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much, for inviting me to join the program.
And now, Mr. Umaru, what are you hearing about the coup in Niger, and how is it spilling over to neighboring countries?
Yeah, this coup is, a new event that's occurring in the region. Just to remind that this is, from 2020 to now, this is the sixth coup that's, appearing in the region. Now, as neighboring countries, necessarily this coup will have, a huge impact on many ways. First of all, because, we know that this country is also experiencing, the same threat like Mali and Burkina Faso, where we are. And this coup, let's say, when happening, the ECOWAS, have for this time decided not to be, flexible with, this country. And different sanctions that has been taken against, Niger will have necessary impact on the neighboring countries. Because closing the frontiers with, this country, forbidding them to, let's say, have, a sort of a transaction with the other neighboring country, Burkina, Mali, and particularly with the countries that are in let's say, in the coastal areas like Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, and Togo, will have necessary impact on the different, transaction between these countries. This is, the thing that we can just say, for the first time.
So how is this coup impacting economic activities in Niger? We do know that sanctions that you mentioned have been imposed on Niger. Movement has been, restricted. How will this impact? What are the likely impacts, economic impacts on the country?
Yeah, it will have necessarily, a huge impact on the country, because we know this is Niger is a fragile country with, a very weak economy. Now, most of the time, they export, let's say, going through, these countries like, yes, Burkina, Mali, and particularly they export through, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, and Togo. Then if this sanction is, as they are applied now, that will have necessary impact on the transaction. And we just remind that the West Africa Central Bank has just closed, its agencies within the countries, which means that the different transaction and the money withdrawing is not now possible. And this will necessarily, affect the countries. And I think this sanction before, let's say, the end of, the deadline put by, the ECOWAS will necessarily start having, effect before, this military intervention that is, let's say, a threat for this country. And necessarily, I know, by experience, because knowing also Niger, that they cannot, resist. And by the coming days, things will be clear in terms of economic impact on the country, because now they are close. Maybe, hopefully, Burkina and Mali, from the communique declaration, let's say, promising to help this country. But we know that Mali and Burkina Faso, this is just a declaration, but they are not able just to, support, Niger economy, which means that the coming weeks, the coming days, are very crucial for this country.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kualaga Paul, for that explanation and insights as to what's going on in Niger. We do hope, as you say, that more clarity will come out as to how this will impact Niger in terms of their economy. Thank you so much, Mr. Kualaga Paul, Executive Director, Institute of Strategy and International Relations in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.